Hello there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are heading into the final 3 episodes of The Wire Season 3, and the last few episodes have been some of the best The Wire has to offer, and I have high expectations for the final 3, and today I am recording episode 10 right after episode 9 and 8, and that's it. I'm doing a 3-stint run of episodes. I'm going to save the final 2 for another day. So what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and film student here in Sydney, Australia, absolutely shooting his shot, and today we are up to episode 10, like I said, of The Wire Season 3. This one is titled Reformation. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing, and let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. What happened now? Got a season 1, episode 1 opening here with another crime scene.
Barksdale's coming back on my boy Marlo, huh? Got it.
All out war declared. I mean, Brother Muzon's back.
Man, I don't know where we at. We are in Baltimore, Lamar. Baltimore, Maryland.
Damn, man. I remember the first episode of the season, we saw, I think it was McNulty talking with that individual, and he's like, this is America. Then here we had an opening scene with a crime scene and a dead body. Fruit pull up, see it's one of his boys. And then we had Brother Mulzon pull up and say, we're in Baltimore, Maryland. Like, similar. I love that sort of neat Easter egg to the episode 1 of season 1. And like at the end of last episode, we had the end of what seemed like Przybylewski's arc, and especially in the police force, because we saw that final shot of him, you know, sitting in his sort of his place where he did wonders, you know, around the computers, where he did his top detective work, and then you saw the camera slowly begin to pull away and make him smaller in the frame. And I feel like that's the end of Przybylewski. But what this season is hinting at, it seems like it's going to be the end of the Barksdale organization. Yeah, it seems like him and Stringer may be on cool terms at the last episode, but I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's with this thing with Marlo going on, the bodies have started to pop up, and that's not good. He ain't keeping it boring, like Proposition Joe said. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this season concludes and which characters is it going to be the fall of, because we already had Przybylewski, and I feel like there's more to come. Successful hit. So I'm guessing Marlo completely passed up on whatever was offered last episode, or Avon is doing things on his own without, you know, the joint approval of Stringer. Interesting. Is Brother Mulzon back here to get a Omar? Let's see.
Paranoid and shit. Gotta be. Whoa. They got Latroy.
Damn.
Man, what the fuck is y'all on the streets for, man? Don't y'all know there's a fucking war going on, man? Get the fuck on the truck, man.
I haven't uploaded the episodes with this individual in them, so I still don't know if it's a boy or girl. But damn, they got Latroy. Bodies are dropping everywhere. We got a cloud coming over Baltimore this episode. It's overcast weather. It's doomsday, baby. Yeah, Brother Mulzon don't got the flashy clothes on anymore. He don't got that red tie. He dressed in all black. He mean business.
What happened to all them towers?
Slow train coming.
Huh?
Reform, Lamar.
Reformation.
Reform.
Why did I laugh with him? Far out. But like, not only reform for the city, but reform for the show. A lot of things are gonna change in these last 3 episodes. Come on, give it a quote. Call it a crisis of leadership. Proposition Joe.
These drug crews, they're dumping phones every couple of weeks at best. So when we do get a wire up, it's going to be a limited run.
And dumping phones doesn't meet the same definition of exigent circumstance, right?
The judge is back.
What's your boss willing to do?
Demper is a bit too focused on next year's re-election fight.
How about the feds?
They say they can't do anything for us. And if you look at how they use the Federal Communications Act, they're not lying. For national security stuff, they use the Patriot Act. Everything else gets shorted. The fact is, the industry has all of us by the balls. Pardon my French, Your Honor.
Look how he smiles at her. Because you know what he said about her in season 1 or season 2 to McNulty.
PC from the court report. And then as you get fresh numbers for new disposables, you call me. Anytime. Day and night. To jump phones.
Well, that helps. But we're still going to be getting up on their phones even as they're coming down.
Yeah, probably so.
This is so totally...
He ain't leaving eye contact off Rumba. Look! Look!
C'est bien. Et tu, très charmant. How should we?
Suck my dick.
Judge Phelan has you on his mind.
Yeah, 100%.
How long has that been going on?
For a while.
Started with my first jury trial in his court, I think.
I bet you want all your motions.
She ain't gonna budge.
Wanted to see me, sir?
Never seen him.
Feel like we might see the fall of Bunny too. As much as we love Bunny.
I want to thank you for the loyalty you showed. Moving that body. It wasn't the most sensible thing, but I appreciate it nonetheless. You've been here over a year now, Carver. You got nobody looking out for you. Nobody willing to talk to you. That about sum it up? And that's a problem. And I didn't think there was any way I was ever gonna get my head around it, but then Dozeman gets shot for some bullshit. And that's when I about reached my limit. And that's when the idea of the free zone of Amsterdam come to me, because this drug thing, this ain't police work.
It's a massive systemic issue.
I mean, I can send any fool with a badge and a gun up on them corners and jack a crew and grab vials.
They ain't afraid of police.
But policing? I mean, you call summer war. And pretty soon, everybody gonna be running around acting like warriors. They gonna be running around on a damn crusade, storming corners, slapping on cuffs, racking up body counts. And when you at war, you need a fucking enemy. And pretty soon, damn near everybody on every corner is your fucking enemy. And soon the neighborhood that you're supposed to be policing, that's just occupied territory. You follow this?
I think so.
Look at the point I'm making, Carver, is this. Soldiering and policing, they ain't the same thing. And before we went and took the wrong turn and started up with these war games, the cop walked a beat, and he learned that post. And if there were things that happened up on that post, whether they be a rape, a robbery, or shooting, he had people out there helping him, feeding them information. But every time I come to you, my DEU sergeant, for information,
he's had nothing.
Find out what's going on out there in them streets.
He's had nothing.
All that came back was some bullshit.
I remember he came for those lists and he had nothing.
You had your arrests, you had your seizures. But don't none of that amount to shit when you're talking about protecting the neighborhood now. Do it?
It was all about kicking ass and taking no
The
names.
worst thing about this so-called drug war.
This might instigate a big change in Carver.
It ruined this job.
Major,
What you got?
incoming. Some paper reporter.
Uh-oh.
Been to the free zones, all 3 of them.
Agent Carver.
I was thinking maybe we rewrite the affidavit, add some of the stuff we're getting from the pen registers, build the case that way, take it to the judge.
You have a law degree? If you did, it would be your call to make.
I do.
We pretend to be a lawyer, it wasn't. I'm just saying, I think we're being too cautious on this.
We're going the extra mile for Phelan. A shortcut now could cost us later in motions hearings.
We drew Phelan on this wiretap. That two-faced hack sold me out the last go-round.
Relax. He's not running for a new term. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
We're all pieces of shit when we're in your way. That goes with the territory.
The teaching mug.
Point taken.
Big point taken.
So it's these warehouses, the old Winchester homes, and the dead blocks down by Vincent Street?
All three.
And they're just supposed to let it go on like this.
Colvin told us to push the street dealing in these areas, and then we would start locking people up. But so far, not a single fucking arrest.
And they know about this downtown?
Patience,
I don't think
patience.
they have a fucking clue about it, but I'd love to be there when you pop the question.
This is just...
Tell me about it.
This is gonna be the most
place looking good.
organic gyms
Now
in
all
history.
he's doing is to go out and get you some kids.
Come on, man. You're making it sound easy. But tell you the truth, I ain't got no idea how to go at these hoppers.
Oh, I wouldn't lose any sleep over that. Nobody else does neither.
We got one. His grandmother.
Looking for me. Look, boy, there's no reason to leave your clothes in the washer. How many damn times do I have to tell you? Dang, Meemaw, I'm sorry. I just okay.
The one time he calls his grandma, it's about dirty laundry.
Definitely code. No, let's listen to an intercept we made of Bodie Brodus when we were up on those payphones a couple of years back.
Look, I'm telling y'all, I saw the boy. He's saying he ain't got that thing.
Same voice, no question.
I'll let the judge know. Reference the voice comparison in the court report.
We're up.
I would have liked to see one last Presbeluski and Lester interaction, but it seemed like Presbeluski didn't want to confront Lester about the shooting. I don't know if it was got to do with the racial thing, and maybe Lester would have looked at him in a different light. But it seemed like they had a thing going on, like a great partnership together. But all he did, I think, he was tell Daniels that, you know, tell Lester I'm sorry. That's all.
Viniski, Sun Papers. So, this is your idea? People down here doing outreach, giving out needles and all. I mean, who knows about this down at headquarters?
Look, command is well aware of the situation.
You gotta
know,
say...
there was some initial concern, but they feel that the cases we're gonna bring in...
Cases?
Yeah, prosecutions, sure.
Your officers say no one's being locked up in the free zones.
Look, my troops are only involved in pushing the trafficking to designated areas. I mean, they're completely ignorant of the investigative aspect. That's run out of CID downtown.
Yeah? Who's the lead detective?
None of your business.
I already said more than I should. The bottom line is, you start throwing calls around right now, they're gonna shift blue, thinking there's a leak. They're gonna come up on the case early, and we won't get all we can out of this good work we did down here.
You telling me all this is an enforcement strategy?
What the hell else could it be? I mean, you think we would actually let this happen otherwise? Come on, Verbinsky. I mean, look at this mess.
Any other reporter gets on it.
I give it to you, and you run with it right then. Absolutely.
I'm weak, but then I gotta run something no matter what.
Okay, at least he holding off. Because I thought he was going to be like any journalist or reporter and seize the day, carpe diem, baby, and like run with it straight away.
Brother, what brought you back?
It disturbs me to leave business unfinished.
Heard you was shot before you even got started down here. Not like you to get played.
Betrayed, you mean? I am looking for the man they sent. From his accent, he's homegrown, raised on the street. Skilled, intelligent, late 20s, dark, but with a scar across his face. Like so. You down with this nigga?
I know him. Not to speak to. But you can't be anywhere near the game and not know the motherfucker.
Like, the way he was speaking so sophisticated and just used the N-word as a comma, like, it's just, I can't, like, come on, man. Like, I tried to keep a straight face. Look.
You down with this nigga?
I know him. Not to speak to. But you can't be anywhere near the game and not know the motherfucker.
He with Barksdale?
He with himself. Except for when he running with a young boy, too.
10 months at the primary, and you right now should be all about...
Yeah, my mom's going to have a lot to worry about.
Dialing for dollars.
I notice a certain monochromatic effect here. One thing we're going to need is black faces. And we're going to need them in prominent positions.
You're right. We got to start thinking about endorsements by black leaders, ministers, community people,
That is
elected
true.
officials. Now here comes the hard part. Splitting the black vote is the only way to make the math work. So Tony Gray's got to get in the race. He's got to stay in the race, and he's got to stay viable in the race.
Guy's kind of a lightweight, ain't he?
He's a good guy, all in all.
Great. He's a good guy. But we need him to siphon votes from Royce.
I don't know. This thing with Tony.
It's not personal, Tommy. It's politics. Live with it or lose.
Politics is a dirty game. Man, it looked like he showed some humanity right there, caring for his boy Tommy, his friend. But sometimes friendships go out the window in politics. You got to be ruthless. Tweety Bird.
Apollo like the theater?
Like 125th Street.
125 grams, 1/8 of a kilo. 2 tickets means twice that.
The only new close so far is Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
We're thinking it might have something to do with the stash house.
Well, I'm gonna hook up with Kima. Catch the Tweety Bird meet.
You're happy with what we're getting?
Another week of calls like this, and we'll have the network fleshed out and plenty more phones to go up on.
I need a moment with the detectives.
Sure.
Oh.
IID picked up Prez's shooting. It's to be expected. The racial thing alone is tense enough that they gotta react.
No luck at all to that boy, huh?
For the supervisor's report, I need to ask if either of you had any indication that Prez harbored racial prejudices.
Well, he harbored some weird shit, no doubt, but I never got a racial vibe.
Lieutenant, you seriously asking?
Big up Auntie Caroline.
Not to start no shit, but you think Wagner get shot if he's white?
Description called for a #1 male.
I'm just saying.
The good Lord
You reckon
set
they-
Sunday morning aside for church going. Even Kenny Bird and Peanut, when they was warring, had the good sense to respect the truth.
You know them Barksdale sent a hat.
A church crown.
Walked up, rang the bell, and sat it down on the post.
They say.
They did say to get her another hat.
Is Miss Josephine mended?
Bruised up still, but she all right, though.
But you ain't.
Not until I settle this for good. Hey, yo, Butch, I want you to go inside my bank and spread the word. Omar paying cash money to get at them people, you feel me?
Hey, save your money.
Come on now, Butch, I got to do this,
I'm
yo.
saying you ain't gotta pay. Tompkins up on McCullough.
What the funeral home?
Oh boy.
You mean to tell me all this time you had a scope on them clowns and you ain't let loose a mumbling word?
Caught myself looking out for you. Fact of the matter is, your chances of going up against that mob and coming back is as slim as a garter snake.
Yo, Butch is Master Yoda. He's Master
Can't help
Yoda
that
for
now,
Omar.
The fuck was my people? Slim Charles pull him. Hide new muscle.
Slim Charles, when the fuck did he?
When does he hire muscle?
How's it count?
Down bad for 3rd straight week. And the shelf life of the shit we got ain't gonna last, Frank. I know. Slim said it'd stick to you for protection.
Oh yeah, we got the hoop back out. We're not using a milk crate anymore.
Yo, easy. Y'all just hacking my man up. Foul machine.
Count it.
We'll give it a try. I'm looking to get some kids interested in boxing.
Boxing. Look here. This is my timeout corner. I send children who can't play nice together.
They got ejected. Flagrant 1 and 2 foul.
Some of y'all signing on might be a good thing.
You gonna need it. The only thing you know how to do with his fist is wrap it around his cock.
Fuck you, man. Go kick your ass. Come on, motherfucker. You ain't shit.
Take out all your grievances in the boxing ring. At the gym.
Oh, man.
The Warriors way.
Man, you dropping you right. See, if Young in there was trained, he'd whip you.
Look like he the one that got beat.
Stand up, let me show you something.
I love this.
I ain't gonna hurt you.
I love this. I absolutely love these interactions. It makes it feel like I'm not even watching a show anymore. It's so authentic.
See that? Look, if y'all want to learn more, I got a gym down on Gilmore in the old tire plant. Y'all all welcome. All right?
Is he gonna start charging for memberships? Obviously, can the kids pay? Like, or is it just getting things up and running at the moment? That's all he cares about.
I feel like I don't even belong to any world that even fucking matters.
Cause you're a cop?
Nah, it's not just that. It's like I went to meet her once. She was in the hotel room on the top floor. I punched the button on the elevator. It doesn't even go there because you had to have some fucking special key to even get to that special fucking floor. So I go to the front desk, some sneering fuck calls upstairs, give me permission to go get laid. I listen to the shit she talks about. First time in my life, I feel like a fucking doormat. Like anyone with any smarts would do something else with his life, you know? Earn money or get elected. Like I'm just a breathing machine for my fucking dick. I'm serious.
We might get a change in McNulty
I'm
after
the
this
smartest
season
asshole
too.
in 3 districts, and she looks at me like I'm some stupid fuck playing some stupid game with stupid penny ante stakes.
I said that last episode when he was talking about his police work.
She looks through me, Kima.
Yeah, she didn't seem to have any. I don't know if she thought she was better than him or like. That's just the way political people think. They think they're above people. But that's the 1%ers, man. You get people like that in the world, McNulty.
Tall man said to stick to you like.
Tall man gonna be there when I stomp on your fucking head? Stay in the car. Yo, make it short, man. I got a meet to make.
Oh, fuck the meat. You harder to get at than my fat wife's cunt, nigga.
Whoa.
How mighty Barksdale's gonna afford to sit back and play low key. But some of us gotta work for a goddamn living.
What, you think this mess ain't fucking up our business?
That means Avon's willing to sit down and talk with Marlo, work this shit out? Well, if that don't happen, String, I got you some bad news. Me and the boys had us a sit down, got a quorum, and took a vote that says, if y'all don't quit this war, we have a mind to shut you out. And when I say out, String, I mean out the package.
That is fair.
The boys don't want to extend the good shit if it's gonna keep you and your peoples out on them corners banging.
What about the boy? What the fuck he say?
Vincent say Marlo willing to talk, if he can keep his corners.
Now hear me on this, String. We ain't no ingrates. We all recognize your contribute to the co-op. But the feeling is this. It ain't right for you to be at the head of our table when you can't call off your dog. Call it a crisis of leadership.
You're gonna tell him?
Got to. Between the healthcare workers, the reporter, and my own pissed off troops, it's gonna come out. Either tomorrow or the next day.
We should make a few arrests. Make it look tactical.
Nah. You know what happens if we start locking people up in Amsterdam? The whole rest of the district goes back to being a shithole. Nah. Frawls is gonna hand me my ass. At least give me a chance to tell the man my story first.
Devon.
Oh my. I had a feeling she was gonna get bruck up.
I need it doing.
Yo, this motherfudger
What
has.
you want, I should get a snitch to clue us to the Denali. I mean, we didn't get Marlo, but still.
We had the smoke last to cut off the other scene. We had the smoke last scene going over Stringer's face, and then we had the smoke coming out of Devon's mouth, man. Oh my gosh.
Nah, he kept his hand up. Go it all.
Hey, look. I need a word, man.
Get them niggas out of here, man.
See, there seems to be no chemistry between the two. It's like
Check it out, String. Oh, this shit got the kill range of like 50 meters.
we got grenades now.
Slim got this from some soldier coming back from wherever.
50 meters for a grenade?
just spoke to Prop Joe's people. They think we can work this out. Sit down? Man, it's the perfect time for it, man. I mean, you done represented yourself, man. Your name ringing out now that you done taken Marlowe down a notch or two, man. So why not quit while we's ahead? Just let me get this thing right, man. Then, you know, we get back to business as usual. They're gonna cut us out, Avon. Prop Joe and them niggas, man, they took a vote. They're gonna cut us out. We ain't gonna have that dope. So even if we win, we lose, because we ain't gonna have no product to put in them fucking corners, B. Avon, look at you. Fucking shooting dope without a fucking needle right now, man. Getting high on a power trip, playing fucking soldier. Yo, you gotta sit back, man, and think about our business. What the fuck you want? That motherfucker. He good. What happened?
I forget about what I said about them
Avon, you
too.
gotta think about what we got in this game for, man. Huh? Was it the rep? Was it so our names can ring out on some fucking ghetto street corners, man? Nah, man, there's games beyond the fucking game. Avon, look.
Avon lives
you
for
and
the
me,
game,
we
though.
brothers, B.
He
We ain't
relishes
gonna
in
make it
this
fucking
action.
far, but fuck if we ain't standing here right now with the whole world at our feet. The whole world, man, not these fucking corners. The whole world, B. You know what Slim just told me? Devon come up dead. She was shot one in the mouth, one in each tit. You still want to talk truth, String?
You're right when you say I need to learn more discipline.
Wow,
This,
out, man.
You could do this better.
Well, you caught two of his bodies like at the beginning of the
They'll see
episode.
you as conflicted. Your homophobia is so visceral.
You see that? I ain't even stepped inside the joint yet, and you calling me a cocksucker already.
Is that a gay bar? They're looking for a mom, man.
Don't look like much. Vest on. Shit. This some weak ass shit right here.
We got lockers. Got gear.
It's all peeling and shit.
Look how happy he is to see people finally roll up in here.
What happened?
They ditched their phones.
The DNRs and the wire all died around 3 o'clock.
We were online just shy of 30 hours.
I thought we had them on their burners for a couple of weeks.
Not anymore. It's a week at best.
We just spent $9,000 in change for 18 intercepts.
Ooh.
5 of them non-pertinent. It's close to $700 per drug call.
Until we see which way this goes, shouldn't we get back on Bernard and his girl? I mean, get a line on the new phones at least.
But that'll only give us what we just had. 30 hours.
Any way to get ourselves ahead of the curve?
If there were some way to pre-wiretap the burners.
And what then? Stick them on the rack at Bob or whatever and wait for Bernard to show up that day?
Now, the problem is the wireless people. They claim it takes a minimum of 4 days to process a court order, and that's only after I had my office threaten to go public on them.
They capping. They
A
capping.
couple of keystrokes. Bullshit.
They capping. There's some higher ups, maybe with the wireless company or the wire company. Surely.
No way.
Come on, Lester.
What you thinking? I just thought the same fucking thing.
Then spit it out.
Ain't no big mystery why your face got tattooed.
Shit, that man can't talk to you like that. I seen his ragged ass up spot Cotton 5.
Yeah, probably pimps his ass too.
Listen, motherfucker.
Yeah, bitch. Touch me. Touch a juvenile. See what happens. Let's bounce. Bitch ass. Faggot. Chop ass.
Gotta cop that one.
Lester.
Those kids got some real bitchy attitude.
First time I seen him smoking.
Oh, he's stressed out. He's stressed out.
Tasting like a motherfucker, too.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
In terms of the Barksdale organization, it's obviously hinting at its downfall, the show, and Avon and Stringer's empire crumbling. Who's at fault, would you say? Would you say that they're both at fault? Is it mainly Stringer for going down the path of you know, trying to be this construction management businessman, because I feel like that's the right path in terms of like taking the game to the next level. Because he was saying that to Avon sometimes. What was the quote? Like, something about like sometimes the game doesn't have to be that game, like. But I feel like Avon is so addicted to the game that's currently being played here in terms of like the street level stuff. And Avon is the streets. Once the streets, always the streets. He's never going to leave that life. And even though Stringer's trying to depart from that life, he's still tied up in it because of Avon. And with Avon making those decisions, it's kind of restricting Stringer. If it was Stringer by himself, yeah, there probably would have been a truce made by now, and none of this would have resulted in war. But because of Avon right there and the reputation he carries, and he wants to be sort of like a street hero. He wants his name to carry that weight within the streets. It's tough. It's tough. Because, yeah, sure, there was a path for Stringer and Avon to become clear from the game easily. But Avon ain't like that. He can't do the corporate suits and stuff like that. The game has him by the chokehold. He's probably thinking Avon got to go.
Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore Police.
Uh-oh.
Western District Police. No.
Is he going to tip off the police?
Time! You just gotta set your mind to stick with it. When those two stumbled in here, they was wild as wild.
You gotta tame him. You gotta tame him.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Still pretty rough, but you know, with the right brakes, they gonna make it.
How?
Try as they might, I won't let them fail. When you do that, it messes with their mind. Pretty soon they run out of their little bag of tricks.
I love Dennis's arc, man. I cannot stress it enough.
What do you think of that?
Pretty weak.
It ain't weak. That's the starting point.
Everyone has to start somewhere. Them building blocks, baby.
I can't put a name on him, but I seen him around. He's off the west side. He ain't no drug dealer. I mean, unless he's doing it on the QT.
You can't go at him? Game him?
I don't know, Keem. I mean, it'd be pressing.
By her.
Squeak.
Squeak.
Man, Val. Yeah, she used to boost for Turtle Wells, whole mob. She lost a little bit of weight, too. I mean, a lot better than I remember. I remember a lot about that girl.
Hey, Bubs, is there anybody west side you don't know?
Just citizens and shit.
My CI knows the girl.
You can work her?
It's smooth, yeah.
Check this.
It's Western District. What, Stringer's calling the Western?
Maybe he's surrendering.
After all the work we've done, I'd never forgive this son of a bitch.
What did he call the Western about?
Oh! Sweet! Look at the hands!
Give me a whole episode on Dennis trying to recruit people to his gym. I wouldn't care.
So my knuckleheads didn't post?
Yeah, they did, but they left.
Over here!
Looking for a discount, old man?
Nah, bro, I'm looking for you.
Why, something come up missing?
Came past to apologize. I'm new at this coaching thing and got us off on the wrong foot. I ain't want to leave it between us with you thinking I gave up on y'all.
Motherfucker's memory weak as shit. We the one bailed out on him.
Anyway, I'm here now.
And you want me to sign off on court order taps on a bunch of phones that at the time I'm signing the order have not been used for any illegal activity whatsoever.
If you're looking for precedents, Your Honor, there aren't any. It's circumstantial PC at best.
Let's do it.
Oh, he saw the legs move. He saw a little.
If it even gets that
He saw a little tease, and he's like, "I'm gonna do it." Come on, man. She just went. She waved her magic leg like that, and it worked. That's one horny judge.
Quite the legal mind.
Bullshit, man. I did a law degree for nothing. I did a law degree. Wait!
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Did I? That ain't who I think it is. Wait.
Sorry.
I know that ain't who I think it is. Is that Rawls? That's Rawls. I was like, damn. I was like, what's he doing at the gay club? Rawls, man. Oh, man, if that your thing, that's your thing, man. But you a married man. Because everybody need to cool off every once in a while. He got his thing.
Call. I didn't know if I'd find you here so late.
No, just getting ready for Comstat tomorrow.
So what's up, Major?
So your unit is still working. That drug war, right?
Working it hard.
His name, Avon Barksdale, do anything for you?
Yes, sir.
Well, he's a player.
He's the main guy. We thought he was down, but he popped up in September. You add him to the equation, goes a long way to explaining the violence.
So it wouldn't be a stretch if he got shot.
You heard he got shot? You know when or where? I could run it out quick.
Nah, ain't gonna make no difference. He didn't post up any emergency room from what I hear.
Major, I'm gonna be straight with you. We're running wires into his people. But we're barely above the street so far. We haven't even put an eyeball on him.
You would have if you didn't go out to the pub and have a drink.
He's supposed to be laying his head there.
Stringer
Check
tipped
that
off.
out and get back to me as soon as you can.
You got a CI, huh? You want to see if your man's cred's a bona fide.
Don't try to play me bushy top. I didn't say male, I didn't say female.
All right.
The police is only as good as his informants.
According to my source, Barksdale's name's on the paperwork.
No shit.
And you give me confirmation on that, call me back on the cell.
And is it on the paperwork because Stringer thought they were gonna get clean
Good luck tomorrow.
after it?
Yeah, right.
Is that the apartment Stringer gave him?
Shem. Shamrock. Run these over to Levy for me. Tell him I want to read on it.
A read?
Fresh eyes. Tell him I'll call him tomorrow.
All right.
I feel like Shamrock just happy being like a little servant boy. You know, some people like being those
Come on,
type of
Mr.
players in the game. Maybe the bodyguards are sus, man. Who knows? I still can't get over Marlo killing Don. What's her name again? I don't want to say Donette because that's D'Angelo's missus.
So you're gonna give me these phones to sell? The money comes back, Bubs. All of it? Is that Petey Russell?
Looks like.
Yo, BD!
Whoa, yo, you can talk from this lady?
Look how he jumped up when he saw her. He wants to get with her.
Sweet Beatrice Russell.
Oh my gosh.
Just gonna say hey.
Oh my gosh.
North in Pulaski. The photo was taken at 4 p.m. Prime time for street level.
Sweet bitch.
That is Riggs and Calhoun, Mountain Fayette, Emerson and Bryce. That's your footpost, Deputy.
I know where it is, Major.
I knew where you were last
What I
night.
don't know and very much want to know is where is the West Baltimore drug trade?
I hope, Major, these are not staged photographs you're showing us.
No, sir. They're not. No, Deputy. I found another approach.
Major Colvin presentation.
I moved them off the corners.
God damn it. Don't be coy with me, Major. I can see that. What I want to know is how the fuck you managed to move them and where the fuck they are now.
Deputy, either they moved their people to one of 3 designated areas where drug enforcement was not a district priority, or they face the wrath of every able-bodied soul in my district.
Major, I don't understand. The only time we can hold a drug corner is when we assign officers to stand there. Your slides don't suggest any concerted deployment on any corners. How were you able to
Jesus
effectively...
Christ, you nit. Don't you see what he's done? He's legalized drugs.
No, he has...
Actually, I elected to ignore them.
You lost your fucking mind. He's lost his fucking mind.
You, in my office, now.
That's it, gentlemen.
He didn't legalize drugs. You guys fail to see the big picture, in my opinion. I love that. I love that scene right there. Don't you get it, you effing idiot? He legalized drugs. I love how Rawls, like, yes, Rawls, it can be a shitty person sometimes, and yeah, he is a shitty person. Come on, man. Like, he's annoying. He's a careerist, right? But he is still good police at times when he wants to be, and we've seen it time and time again. He picked up on what Bunny was doing before anyone in that room. It's similar, again, to, I believe, when Kima got shot previously in the series. He was the one to pick out, I think, that the street signs were changed. Like, when he does get down and dirty, he is good police in the end of the day. He can do great police work, but at the same time, he has to cover his own ass because of the position he's in, because of the chain of command. And I feel like he will put career now over good police work. So the careerist roles will prevail over good police work. But when he does want to do good police work, he has that in his locker. But it just, I feel sorry for Bunny here, man, because there's a reason he kept it so quiet, because they would have been on his ass when he, like, the second he mentioned it. And yes, his stats were down in the end of the day. Yes, Amsterdam, I feel like we can argue on a stream about it, in terms of, like, or even in the comment section about the idea of it. Listen, does the idea of it have many flaws? Yes, it does. Was it kind of working? Yeah, there was benefits, as you can see, towards it, in terms of, like, it took everyone off the corners. It took violence off the corners, bar the bodies that have been popping up lately. There's been these one-offs, but everyone was dealing in harmony, and there was no battle for turf, and there wasn't need for the necessary violence. And you saw some of the programs starting to be injected into the area, no pun intended. So yeah, it's interesting to see the fallout of all of Amsterdam and what's going to happen now.
She's a go.
Showtime, Bubs.
Don't get run over, Bubs.
Oh, shit. Sister Squeak.
Vitamin bubbles.
How you been, girl? Been a long time.
T-shirts.
How's he doing?
Talk a cat off a fish cart.
I'll see you later on. Yeah, sweet. I about forgot. I can sell you one of these little cheap if you got use for the shit.
I'm fucking dead. You mean we're fucking dead? We're all dead behind this shit.
All about their careers. We.
You know what I did knowingly and on my own. I mean, my men had nothing to do with this. They thought it was part of some elaborate trap. So if you need me to fall on that sword, I'm good with that.
You're good with it?
Hey, you know, I got my vacation time, and that's 30 in a couple of months. So if you need me to fall, I'm ready. But don't let me hear that you're taking any punitive action against my people.
Bunny, a real one,
I
man.
get on the soapbox and I can lie as good as the next man, if I have to.
Are you threatening me?
I believe I am, sir. My apologies.
He's like the
Bunny,
best
you
actor in the
cocksucker,
show.
I gotta give it to you. A brilliant idea. Insane and illegal, but stone fucking brilliant nonetheless. After all my putting my foot up people's asses to decrease the numbers, he comes in and in one stroke gets a fucking 14% decrease. Fucking shame it's gonna end our careers, but still.
From community associations, ministers, business people, citizens. And they're all positive. They're all happy that the dealers are off the corners.
You think that's gonna save our asses? Do you?
Nah, I guess not, but that and my badge, that's all I got.
I might have your badge, Major, but not today. I don't want to draw any attention to this shit before we're ready to speak to it. So if you have any vacation time, you're taking it now. Do not report for a shift until notified.
thing, sir.
He's so authentic in his
Sun
acting.
reporter is aware of my deployment. I told him an investigation was pending.
One last
I
bombshell.
promised to delay the article.
One,
About a week. Tops.
one last bombshell on their asses. Mic drop.
I was a super stroke on the pool circuit in the early days, but mostly as pickpocket and short cons. I did the long distance access card heists before cell phones got popular.
Crib numbers?
Yeah, I favored airports, yeah.
Can you still read numbers?
Whoa, what's up with this? Man, think I've won a bad merchandise? Because that's what you think. We could just beat feet right now.
Lester undercover man. Does he have a grill?
Nah, why you acting all CIA and shit? We trying to make money here.
If you had to answer the people I do, your ass would be damn on sight cautious too. That's all I'm saying.
I appreciate caution. Because I'm hanging out here too. Give it a go. Use your cell phone. Three, 1, 0, 4, 8, 16, 91, 7, 8, 3, 1, 2. Now that last number might be a 7. I'm not too sure with these small keypads and all.
We can do business.
Oh man, not the Gandalf bagpipe.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Sorry, the Gandalf pipe.
That's it. 2. There you go. All right. That is. Now you getting it. Keep that left hand out.
You're kidding, right? He did it without our knowledge.
Without your knowledge. Well, that's worse. You're the commissioner.
Was the commissioner. You think the buck's gonna stop in this office? You're wrong. If I might, these are letters from people in his district. Ministers, business people, voters. All glowing reports. And there's the 14% reduction in crime in the Western. That's not an anomaly. It's hard data.
What if they decide to
And we can
endorse it
clean
and
up,
run with it?
Make it go away. The press might already have wind of it, but we can explain that as some sort of a new initiative. Trap high-end drug dealers.
I love how everyone's trying to cover their
If
asses.
we handle this right, we might all get out from underneath. No mud on anybody.
No. No. I trusted you, Irv. I really did. You let me down. Now, this thing goes wrong, no telling the damage. On this, you walk point. That's the way things work, Irv. You know it as well as I do.
I saw that reaction to the 14%.
Thank you, Irvin.
Damn, they might run with
I'll
it.
be over shortly to see the detailed plan on how this shit gets cleaned up immediately.
If you could call this shit something other than what it is, don't even think it.
Rebrand it, repackage it, and resell it. Like Stringer with the drugs.
The way it works is this. If you don't re-up the minutes on your cell phone before 60 days, the wireless company recycles the phone numbers, and that's where I get them. I put the word out on the street that I'm buying tossed-off burners, paying $2 a pop. Street people bring me hundreds. I bring them in here to my niece, she jiggles the computer, juices them up another 200 minutes on a bogus account. And that automatically extends the life of the phone for another 60 days.
PAMP
She charges me
Lester.
20 on each phone on her end. I double it or more on the street to make mine.
So what you saying?
Baby, a standard track phone with 2, maybe 400 minutes on it gonna run you 150, 200 easy. I charge you an even 100. You clear 50 on each phone.
That's if and you can back them up with receipts. I gotta show receipts looking like they from different places or I can't play.
Can we accommodate the good man?
Damn, Calvin, you know I got the bingo tonight.
Calvin. Calvin Klein, baby. We're going round 2 at trying to find Omar. Hey, that
I ain't
was.
sure you want to be around here, and I'm damn sure we're getting tired of having you.
Oh, he knows Omar. For sure. Oh, he gonna waste him.
Maybe I can help you?
I don't doubt it for a minute.
Damn, man. I might have to get into the next episode. Are we recording 4 episodes in one day? Is Elie Moses going to record 4 episodes in one day? I love how the mayor right there looked at the positive reactions from the community, whether it be the ministers, citizens, and things like that, and so, damn, this might have been this plan actually worked. It was a decent idea. 14%. I love that. I love that about it. Well, I think I made my decision, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm going to record 4 episodes today and save the finale for a later day. So I'll see you in the next reaction. As always, it's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.